I'm going to make a video showing how to embed something on your Google site. For example, maybe you would want to share your subfolder or your subplans on your website to make them more easily accessible to anybody who might be taking your classes in an emergency situation. For example, I have on my sub information tab on my Google site right now some admittedly old subplans that I need to delete. In order for those to be visible the way that they are, I first have to go and find them on my Google Drive, wherever I've saved them. And I have to edit the permission so that, this is going awfully slowly today, it says anyone with the link can view. Now I can turn it off so that only specific people, the people whose names are down in the sharing box here, can access. I can also make it so that only people with Greenville County Schools logins are able to do it. But I'm going to click on the more. Let me show you that again. I'm clicking on the more, and then I'm going to say on anyone with the link. You could also say on public on the web. There's really no difference there, except that when you say on public on the web, it becomes searchable. Here, you have to have the link to be able to either paste it into a URL bar or click on the link from wherever people are accessing from. Then you're going to hit save. And then you can say copy link and done. Now, when you go back to your page, I'm not in editing mode right now. When you go back to your page, I'm deleting that so that I can show you how to do it from Drive. If it's something that's on your Drive, then you can just go like this. And then you can go and find it. I think it's in here. Well, here are my emergency subplans. I'll just do those. Those are already shared the same way that I showed you. And so now they're here. And if I wanted to make them so that the entire view was visible, this one's several pages, so that wouldn't make sense. I could take this and drag it. I could also make it much, much smaller so that it's taking up less space on the page, because then I could also put a text box here with some instructions, like, thank you for taking my classes today. Click the plans to the left to access full plans and schedule, whatever. And then after you have hit publish, you can go back to your site, go into that page that I just edited and hit publish. Now you see my plans are embedded here, so I could make them big enough that the sub could see them right there on my website, or they can also click this little corner right here and go straight to the document itself. You could do this with your subfolder instructions. You could do it with a letter to your parents that you want to be able to update, so that every single time you update it, the update is also made on the site. It's a lot like S'more in that way, where it's sort of like, when you embed it on your website, you're basically giving them a window to the document that you're then editing on your Drive.